Hello everyone, this is a summary of Star Wars, Heir to the Empire #1, part of the Thrawn Trilogy. Our story begins aboard an Imperial Star Destroyer ship, where a young lieutenant yells out to Captain Pelion that their scout ships have returned from a scan raid on the Abroasky system. The captain dutifully takes this information and heads to the Grand Admiral's quarters. But before he enters, he is met by Ruck, a Nokri security guard. And we get our first glimpse of Grand Admiral Thrawn, who is now canon in the series, thanks to his appearance in the Star Wars Rebels animated series. While Thrawn asks the captain what he notes about the art, the Empire ships come under attack by New Republic ships. Thrawn easily defeats them with a maneuver he knows an Element commander cannot counter-attack. With the brief battle quickly won, they set a course to the planet Merca. Meanwhile, on another planet, Jedi Master Luke Skywalker is lost in his own thoughts, trying to reach out to his master Obi-Wan Kenobi. He is interrupted by C-3PO, who tells him that his sister Leia is worried about him. Luke tells the bot his thoughts about government and tell his sister not to worry. Meanwhile, he internally worries about the formation of the New Republic government. In the meantime, Han Solo and Chewie are trying to meet up with some old smuggler friends, specifically a man named Dravis. Solo tries to recruit them for legitimate work, with good pay, under the New Republic, which is short of ships and pilots. Dravis tells him that the smuggler group will never buy it, and when Solo asks him who the big fish is with Jabba gone, Dravis replies that it is one Talon Karrde. We then get to see Talon Karrde in his hideout, talking to Mara Jade, who enters the room. As he discusses her promotion and making her his second in command, his security alerts him to an Imperial Star Destroyer making orbit near the planet. Karrde gets to talk to Pelion and asks him if they are after a Salamiri, a creature native to the planet. A while later, two Imperial shuttles are seen making their way to another planet, where Pelion asks Thrawn about the Salamiri. The captain brings up a Guardian and a Dark Jedi, and Thrawn implies that such a Dark Jedi could be the only one the Emperor would have chosen to guard his personal storehouse. They land on the planet, where they are immediately attacked with an arrow. Thrawn asks his team to fire back, asking for the Guardian of the Mountain. An old man steps out to greet them and promises to take them to the Guardian. Once inside, the man attempts to kill him, as he has killed others before. But when he attacks them, he is surprised that they have a defense against his force powers. Thrawn asks the old man, the Guardian, to join him, but he replies that he is a Jedi Master and joins no one. Thrawn then offers him power, and the Dark Jedi introduces himself as Jedi Master Jorrus Sebi, to whom Thrawn explains how the Salamari creatures helped repel his force attack. Thrawn then asks to take items from the Emperor's storehouse, but he also asks for a partnership with the Dark Jedi Master. When Sebi refuses, Thrawn offers him the opportunity to have the new Jedi, Luke and Leia Skywalker, under his control. Sebi agrees to this deal. Back at the New Republic, Han Solo reports on his unsuccessful attempts to recruit his smuggler friends. He and Admiral Akbar have a face-off on this with a new counselor, Failure. We will see more of Failure later. As Han and Leia leave the meeting, he explains to her that Failure and Akbar have some tension over the lost Element force in the battle we saw at the beginning of this comic. Mon Mothma recommends Leia take Luke with her on her trip to the planet Bimmisari, where the New Republic is trying to negotiate an agreement. When the Skywalkers and Solo arrive at Bimmisari, they are greeted warmly by the locals, but informed they cannot enter with their weapons. Jedi Master Luke, however, is allowed to enter with his lightsaber. While they wait for the negotiator, the guests are invited to a tour of the marketplace. But they are suddenly attacked. As they are cornered, Han asks his wife to ask Luke for help. But she says they have got him too. And that brings up to the epic conclusion of Star Wars, Heir to the Empire #1. Stay tuned for future episodes. This video was sponsored by NTD TV, a global, independent news organization. For more information, visit ntd.com or search for NTD on your favorite social media.